How's it going, guys? I'm your boy Milzysaurus and welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 16 PSG Career Mode Season 4 episode November. And boy oh boy, it's been a while since I've done one of these, guys, so I might be a little bit rusty, and I do apologise for not doing a broadcast for a very long time. I've been playing, guys, Far Cry Primal, and let me tell you, it is an amazing game. I highly recommend that you go ahead and play it. Go to a game store, buy it for yourself, get it online if you have to, but play it, guys. It is an outstanding game, and why I haven't done a broadcast about it, I do not know. I figured, you know, this is the kind of game I like to play on my own, and I don't necessarily want to share it to all my non-existent fans and future followers. But guys, I have come back to FIFA. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this for. What I do know is I'm going to finish out the November episode, and I might not do another video for a very long time again. It just happens, guys. I am not a full-time YouTuber, and if you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. But nevertheless, guys, I'm here, I'm back. Let's continue with the career. I have no idea what's been happening, but I'm sure we'll get used to it in a little while. But first things first, we're going to have a look at my emails. We have a monthly scouting update. Let's have a look. Have a look. We are not going to sign Danny Ambrose. Or is it Ambrose? You can see there that it hasn't changed with my pronunciation. I still suck. So we're going to click on him. We're going to reject player because he doesn't have a good enough potential. Kyle Earl, you're not good enough, mate. Let's reject you as well. Sam Bunny, your name. I'm going to sign him up because he's got potential between 68 and 92. So let's sign him out. Tyler Freighter, sorry. He looks okay, so let's sign him up and see how he does. So that's that. Suspension is over for Cohen Trowell, so he's eligible to be selected again, which is good. Then we've got a player injured. It's my youth player. Florian Niak-Harte has suffered a hyper-extended knee and will be out for 7 days. Now, I do seem to remember that we lost in the Coupe d'Ali. We got absolutely thrashed by Marseille. So that experiment was just a complete bust. And guys, I've decided that I'm not going to pursue a youth squad. I'm not going to create one. I'm not going to keep one. I'm just simply going to terminate all the contracts of my youth players. They can go out on their own. I might even just scrap this whole project with the youth academy because it just didn't work, and I know I should be looking for young, talented, highly potential players, but I can't be bothered, guys. I'm a lazy gamer, and I really should have my YouTube name as Lazy Gamer because I really don't do enough, and I am sorry for that, guys. But once again, I ain't doing this for a career. I'm not trying to be famous. I'm not trying to get money off of you guys. I'm simply doing this for my own personal enjoyment. So I was just thinking about FIFA, thinking about the English national team in real life, thinking about Manchester United in real life, and I said to myself, you know what, I fancy a bit of FIFA, even if it is just one episode every couple of weeks. At least I'm still doing it and I haven't scrapped this project entirely. So without further ado, let's continue with the career mode and delete that email. And we also received some tournament prize money. So that's good. At least we came out with something. You know, we got $189,000, which could be dropped into the piggy bank. Not that we need it, because we are absolutely and disgustingly rich from the last time I checked. Let's just confirm that. Look at that money, people. Look at those finances. I am like Donald Trump rich. He's probably got more than that, but what do I know? Okay, so our next match is against, I believe, OGC Nice. I think that's what they're called. OGC Nice. Looking at the tables, after 11 games, we have 6 wins, 3 draws, 2 losses, 16 goals, 18 concedes, with an 8-goal difference. So that leaves us in second place at 21 points. Marseille are pushing on forward with 27 points. We definitely need to catch up, but it's nothing to worry about. We're almost halfway through the season. We still got a long way to go. So let's continue. Let me show you what's going to be happening for this episode, we do have 5 matches. So 2 of them in the Champions League, 3 of them in the Liga. Our first match is going to be against OGC Nice. Then we fly over to, I believe, I don't know whether that's an away game or a home game. It's probably an away game. So we're flying off to Russia and we're going up against Zenit. And then we're back in the Liga in France against SC Bastia. Then we go up against, who are they again? I've completely forgotten who they are. AS Nancy, right, AS Nancy, because I do believe they promoted this season. And then we go back to the Champions Cup against Borussia Dortmund. So, let's get crack-a-lacking. What do we say, people? Let's get a move on. But, we did want to terminate those youth players. So, let's go to overall. He's a youth player, so let's release him from his contract. Nani Ziyamo, let's release you. All of this is dead cheap, guys, so it's not going to affect me in the slightest. Too many players released already. Oh, that sucks. So what? I've got to release, what, a couple of players here and there? Oh, fine, we'll try next week. Next week, we'll see if we can release some more players. We'll try and defeat the system. Okay, moving on. So, OGC Nice, we got an email from the Chilean board of directors who want me to manage their national team. I don't do international duty, so sod that. Rugani has come back to me with an email and said, "Hey boss, I was hoping you might be experimenting with the squad and would give me a chance to play." Oh, you haven't been playing a while, mate? Well, let's have a look. So what squad have I got on? The reserve squad. Let's do the default squad. No, we don't want to do the default squad. We want to do the crucial team, where there's Benzema in striking position, left wing Neymar, right wing Bale, Cam Tillemans, left midfield Ronaldo, right midfield Robben, CDM, I have no idea who that is. They're hiding away. Modric. Centre-back left is Coentrao, centre-back right is Hummels, centre-back is Silva, our captain of the team, and our goalkeeper Diego Alves. On the substitution bench, we got Tevez, Ongenda, Augustin, Rabiot, Perisic, Rugani, and Romagnoli. Now, Rugani wanted to start the game, but all 3 of my defenders are in form. We need some more points. So I'm going to leave Rugani on the bench and just simulate this game and see what happens. It's an away game. So let's do this. I seem to be running out of things to say. We destroyed them 3-1, which is nice, but Robben got injured in the process. Our goal scorers today was Benzema, Bale and Ronaldo. 3 former Real Madrid players. They literally just sing from each other, don't they? 2 yellow cards, 1 for Silva, 1 for Neymar, 1 red card for Coentrao, 2 substitutions made. Perisic comes on for Robben and Rabiot comes on for Modric. So very accurate and a very good game in my opinion. Okay, we've got 3 emails. Let's check them out. Press conference for the upcoming Champions League game. We're going to do what we always do and motivate the squad, give them that boost. Robben has suffered a dead leg quad and will be out for 3 days. That's absolutely fine, nothing to panic about. And Coentrao has picked up a suspension due to his actions in the previous match. He has a 1-match ban. Now, I'm wondering whether he's going to be banned from the Champions League game. I do not know. We're about to find out. So in the meantime, guys, I just want to bring to your attention the Champions Cup table. Now, I need to go into my kitchen and change the settings of my slow cooker. So have a little look at this table. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk about it in 2 seconds. Be right back, guys. Okay, I have a little bit of a dilemma, guys, and I just wanted to share this with you. Now, I've just gone to my slow cooker because my girlfriend asked me this morning if I could change the settings from high to low after 3 hours. Now, I'm slightly concerned because I've just gone to do that, but it was off. So I might need to text my girlfriend and just let her know that the slow cooker has been off all this time, which is her fault in my defense. So I'm just going to give her a little WhatsApp. So bear with me, guys. I do apologise. You know how it is. Alright, there you are. Babe, you do realise that in all this time, the slow cooker was off. Do you want me to set it to high? Alright, that's my alarm clock, so I'll dismiss that. Do you realise that in all this time the slow cooker was off? Do you want me to set it to high for another 3 hours? Right, so that's sorted. So I hope you guys have been looking at the Champions League table, because so far after 3 games we are, I guess technically, in 2nd place. So I'm thinking Borussia Dortmund are a match for us. You know, they are, you know, arguably as strong as us. I'm not too sure after 3 seasons how they are now, but if I had to place a bet, I don't think Zenit and Club Brugge are going through with the way things have been going. So, yeah, we both share, me and Borussia Dortmund, 5 points. But they would obviously be in 1st place because of goal difference. But fear not, I have no doubt that my team are going through. So, we have an email, and I do believe it's a wages email from Bearbeck, one of my favourite 2nd team players. And he has said, "Hey boss, I feel I've been progressing. I would like to discuss my wages. I feel I should be earning more based on my contribution to the team. I would really appreciate it if you would take a look at my contract, please." That's something EA needs to work on, their typo. I would really appreciate it if you would take a look at my contract, please. Shouldn't it say, I would really appreciate if you would look at, if you would take a look at my contract? You know, it says appreciated, and you guys can see it right there. So, yeah, that's a funny one. So we're going to go straight to the contracts, have a look at Bearbeck's contract. I don't want to give him a higher squad role because he's only a 2nd team player, but I'm more than happy to give him a pay rise. He's only getting $50,000 a week. So he's already on 1 year and 8 months. So maybe we can grab another 3 years from him. 3 years. He just wanted another year. He didn't even want a pay rise. So what about 3 years and $50,000 and see what he says? And he's down as a future 1st team player. Can you believe that? Holy bananas. All right, let's offer him that contract. We're just not going to specify his squad role at the moment. But what we are going to do is prepare for this next Champions League game, which is away. Robben does not look good. He is not fit 100% for this game. So someone's going to need to replace him. Now, I'm thinking, from the suggested subs, the only person who's eligible to play a Champions League game is Perisic, which leaves us with an opening spot on the substitution bench. So we could keep Robben there, but he's going to be extremely tired. So we might need somebody to come off. So I'm thinking, I really wanted someone who could play both the left midfield and the right midfield. But none of these players can do that. So I'm sort of thinking Yaya Toure. Or do I... Yeah, Yaya Toure. Let's put him there. It doesn't really matter if there's not a player on the bench that can play both left midfield and right midfield. We're just going to have to go with the flow. Save those changes. I'm quite happy with my team, guys. I still think that something doesn't feel right. Or it could be just the chemistry between the players. There's so many world-class players in my squad that they must feel a little bit uneasy with each other, and it still takes time for them to get used to one another. I do have a little mini announcement to make, guys. I've been getting into wrestling a little bit lately. I mean, I'm a huge WWE fan, and for a couple of years now, I haven't been as much of a fan as I would like to be, and me and my girlfriend made this tradition, or are trying to make this tradition, to watch WrestleMania every year. And now that we have our own flat, we can actually watch it on our Sky at home, instead of having to go to our mum and dad's house to use their Virgin TV. So, yeah, like, looking at looking at promos for the upcoming WrestleMania event, it's made me bring that sort of spark back to want to play wrestling. So I might broadcast, guys, WWE 2K15 and prepare myself for when I get 2K16. I really wanted to get all the DLC, because I always do every year, but I just can't afford it. It's just too damn expensive. I might be cheeky and go on my credit card, but yeah, we're just gonna have to see what happens. So let's get back to football, guys. We do have a squad here. We are going to sim as per usual. I hope my girlfriend gets back to me very soon, because I've left the cooking on low. So I'm really hoping it's going to be okay. So here we go, guys. Best of luck. We drew, guys, 0-0. Unfortunately, Hummels gets a red card, Silva gets a yellow, and Benzema gets substituted off for Tevez. So that's not very good. I'm not very happy with that. And I don't think my boss would be either, but we do have an email, speak of the devil, but it's not the board of directors. Mats Hummels has been banned for one match, so that's annoying. We need some discipline. I'm sick and tired of my players getting flipping red carded, but it's realistic, makes the game a little bit more interesting, so we're just going to have to press on forward. So we've got our next Liga game against Bastia. I'm thinking playing the second squad, since my first squad have just come away with 2 games. So let's look at my emails. We do have Bayabek accepting his contract, which is nice, and the players leaving on international duty. So the following: Hummels is going to Germany, Robben is going to Netherlands, Tielemans is going to Belgium, Benzema is going to France, Ronaldo and Coentrao are going to Portugal, Rigani is going to Italy, Bale was going to Wales, and Alves is going to Brazil. So that's absolutely fine. I hope they do really well for their respective national teams. In the meantime, let's look at the rotation team. Tevez, striker. Ongenda, left wing. Augustin, right wing. Perisic, left midfield. Hebran, right midfield. Stambouli and Modric in centre midfield. I don't know why Modric is in centre midfield. I think that should be Rabiot. Rabiot needs to go there. Perisic is apparently captain for this squad, so we'll keep him there. And then there's Digne, Romagnoli and Rugani in defence, with Areola in goal. Benzema, Ronaldo, Bale, Robben, Silva, Tielemans and Hummels are my players on the substitution bench. Bayabek is still injured, so he cannot play until I know he's fully recovered. So guys, without further ado, let's wish these players all the best and hope they come out with the 3 points. And we certainly do with a 4-1 win, sorry. Tevez scores 2 goals, Ongenda scores another, and Bale scores the other one. With 2 substitutions, Bale comes on for Rabiot, so he was playing in that centre midfield. Very bizarre. And Robben comes on for Habran, so another accurate substitution from my assistant coach. So that's good. We'll come away with 3 points. Very good win. We're still a little bit behind Marseille, but I'm sure we'll catch up. Couple of emails. Let's have a read. The suspension is over for Cohen-Trao, and Perisic has said to me, just wanted to say thanks for the amount of playing time I'm getting. I'm really happy with that. That is absolutely fine. I do remember gambling on Perisic because I was going to sell him. But, yeah, I put him into the second squad because I felt like there was no need for me to get rid of him when he was a squad rotation player. So we're going back to my crucial team. We are going to fast forward. We do receive an email, and it's Wales wanting me to manage their national squad. I would love to manage alongside Bale, but I'm not going to. It's as simple as that. Moving on. Oh, I wonder if I can release more youth players. Let's try and do that. Sell players. Bar. Too many players been released already. Oh, this is ridiculous, guys. Fine. Add to transfer. We're going to add all of them to the transfer list. I don't care. They're all going on. Because I don't want them anymore. So I'm going to let the whole world know that all of my youth players that had that tiny little bit of experience are being transfer listed for the upcoming winter transfer window. So yeah, by all means I want to get rid of them because I want to scrap the whole youth academy project. I will keep my staff because they're both like, well, just the one is 5-star, 5-star, and I'll probably end up getting scouts. I want to recall you because I don't want to have a youth academy anymore. So, let's release all of you guys. I just don't want it anymore, guys. I don't want to do the youth academy. But we do have an email. Cohen-Trao has suffered a bruised leg and will be out for 3 days. That's karma, bitch, for getting that red card. Now, next game is against Nancy. So Mayer is back from his from creating that youth academy network, youth scouting network. Sorry. Do you have another email? And Tevez has said, I've been in pretty good form lately and I'm feeling good, so I hope you're not going to bench me for the next game. I don't know, Tevez, you are a squad rotation player. But against Nancy, I might be able to make an exception. Borussia Dortmund just around the corner. Shall we let Tevez start the game? With his good form lately, we can give him a shot. Benzema, don't you worry. There'll be plenty of opportunities for you to score more goals. Cohen-Trao is not 100%. So I'm kind of thinking of letting someone else play. But he's in form. He's on fire. I want to leave him there. Perisic needs to come off for Robben. Torre needs to come off the bench for Perisic. Stambouli. Okay, I think we'll do this. Let's see what happens from here. So Tevez is starting, guys. Could be a gamble, but with Nancy's recent results not looking too good, I'm confident in Tevez. And then there's Benzema on the bench, so my assistant coach could just bring him back on. Worst case scenario. And we destroyed them 3-0. And Tevez did score a goal, so did Robben, and so did Hummels. Silva gets a yellow card, Bale gets a yellow card, and Rugani replaces Cohen Trowell. So that him not being 100% fit obviously worked out in its favour in terms of having a break. So Rugani got that chance to play. We have a couple of emails. Press conference for the upcoming Champions League tournament. We're going to motivate my squad. Carlos Tevez said, "Hey boss, thanks for playing me in that match. I feel I did well." You did do well, mate. You did do well. Scored yourself a little goal, and you never got substituted. I don't think Benzema would be too happy with that, but just to make him feel a little bit better, we'll put him back into the first squad. Now, I have received a text. I said, "Can you turn it on low after the 3 hours that was supposed to turn it on?" Oh, cool. Okay, guys, we have no need to panic. So, all worked out in its favour, and now it's time to put my phone back on vibrate. I don't want to enter my PlayStation messages because I'm using the second screen app, guys. I love this app on my phone, where I connect my phone with my PlayStation and create a second screen, so I can see your messages on a separate device whilst broadcasting. So this could be yet another lengthy episode, guys. Not to worry, because we all know how I do my episodes. You know, I record one episode per month, based in the football community. Borussia Dortmund is our next game. I do understand this is our second time facing these guys, so it will be very important to defeat them today. That will give us a huge advantage in the table, and quite safe from Zenit. If we draw and lose, guys, I think Zenit could quite potentially catch up to us. It all depends whether Zenit defeats Club Brugge or not. Looking at our squad, we're going to lose out in one of our best defenders in Mats Hummels, so he is not going to be able to play today, which means Rugani gets some Champions League experience, which also leaves an opening for the bench. So it's either Digne. Where's my other defender? Romagnoli. Shouldn't I have 3 each? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. It'll be Digne. Yeah. Sorry guys, got a little bit confused there. Alright, let's save that. And let's see how we do. We are away, so we're headed off to Germany. And I hope we win. Come on, boys. Get in! 1-0. We get the 3 points, guys. It's not a comfortable win, but a win is a win. And our boy Cohen Trowell gets yet another goal. Arguably one of the best goal scorers in my FIFA game from defence. 2 substitutions were made. Benzema did come off for Tevez, and Romagnoli came off for Silva. So our captain got to have a break. So we do have an email, and the suspension is over for Mats Hummels. He's completed his suspension and is eligible for selection again at my discretion. So we are almost at the end of the episode. What I'm going to do is simulate up to the 1st of December. Have a look at my sell players tab. See if I can sell a couple of more players. I mean, terminate a couple of more players. If not, I guess we're just going to end it there. So let's advance. If I receive any emails, I'll be sure to read them as well. Netherlands want me to manage their national team. I'm going to reject that, confirm it, delete it, close my inbox. Go on to transfers, go to my sell players section, go on to overall, sort that out, click on the first, and there you go. Too many players been released already. So how does that work, guys? Can anybody help me out and let me know how does that work? Why can I only release a couple of players you know, in 1 month. Do you know what I mean? Why can't I release more than that? It's ridiculous. Something I definitely think EA needs to work on. But I'm going to save my game right there, guys. It is going to be the end of the episode. Thank you so much for spending your own personal time in watching this video. I've been your boy, Millsysaurus, and this is FIFA 16 PSG Career Mode Season 4, Episode November. I'll catch you guys later in the next one. Take care and goodbye.